Well, hello there, my friends. Chris Marcus here with you for Arcade Economics. And there is a story on Zero Hedge. Title: 10-year Treasury hits a stunning negative 4.25% in repo as yields blow out. I'll do my best to put this in perspective. I know the repo market's a little confusing. I actually spent a week or two in 2004 during an internship on Merrill Lynch's desk, and I remember it made my head swim back then. But as you can see, what was even more amazing is that the repo rate was below the fails charge, which, at least in theory, is the absolute minimum that a 10-year rate can hit in repo. And we'll come back to that because an extremely rare event which only occurs when there is a dramatic shortage of collateral as a result of overshorting. But let's put this in perspective here where it says, this is from Bloomberg, I believe. So many investors are short 10-year treasuries that there aren't enough to go around. As a result, the rate to borrow 10s in the repo market reached as low as negative 4% on Tuesday and has printed around negative 3.95% this morning. And here's the key. An investor lending out cash for the 10-year bonds would end up having to pay rather than getting paid. That's right there at the end of that first paragraph. That would sure sound like a negative yield to me when someone says an investor lending out cash for the 10-year bonds would end up having to pay rather than getting paid. Normally, if you have $100, you buy a bond, you get interest rate. But if you're now giving your $100 and you have to pay for that, that sure sounds like the definition of a negative interest rate. So at least according to, let's verify this before we wrap up here. Yes, escalated. And then this morning, Bloomberg followed up on the critical topic. And we'll get the date up there is Thursday, March 4th. So, oh yeah, by the way, for anyone who wonders if investors are doing this because they think Jerome Powell is going to raise interest rates, with all due respect, this is not because they think he's raising interest rates. This is them laughing in his face.